Hi, everybody. How are you? Hope you are well. So, today we're going to talk about some of the money myths that will keep you broke if you believe them. So, I'm going to speak real quickly. I'm going to name five of them, but there are a lot of myths out here in regards to money. So, number one, the myth that rich people are evil. So, you've probably heard that one. Um, and I've read that that actually came from slavery. Isn't that deep? So, based on that time, rich people really were evil. If you own slaves, if you think you can own another human being just because of the color of their skin, like you're owning another human being, like you're owning an animal. So yes, rich people were evil in those days, and that's where the slogan came from. Don't you find that to be interesting? I think it's very interesting. So, move to 2023. The thought process that rich people are evil. You have evil people in the world and you have good people in the world. But generally, it's not based on how much money is in your pocket because the person right next to you is rich, but they aren't going to tell you because they don't want you asking them for money, right? So I'm going to be rich and I'm not evil. So basically, the thought process behind this is that you can't become something that you despise. Like if you despise rich people, you're not going to become one. All right. So the thought process that rich people are evil, like I said before, there's somebody in your family that's rich that isn't going to tell you. You know, all of this is secrets. There's a lot of secrecy around this. So that's the first myth. Rich people are evil. Uh, Number two, you can get rich by saving. So probably in your childhood, what were you taught in your childhood? Um, So I know I had a piggy bank and I would save pennies in this piggy bank. I can see the piggy bank clearly. So what were you taught as a child? So the second myth is that you could get rich by saving money. So you don't get rich by saving money, you get rich by investing money. So if you have children, um, creating a custodial account for them, create a custodial account for them and set up an account for them and start investing for your child through this custodial account. Um, you could do as little as 500 a month and make your child a millionaire by the time they hit 30 by doing things like that, setting up a custodial account. So that is number two, that you can get rich by saving. Number three, you have to be rich to invest. So you don't have to be rich to invest. You can start investing with $5. You don't have to be rich to invest. You don't even have to be rich to buy real estate. Like there are other strategies out here, like house hacking, for example. So you don't have to be rich to get started, whether that be investing in the stock market or investing in real estate. But that's the third myth that everything I'm talking about is for rich people. It's not for rich people. It's for you, the one watching. Okay, number four. Number four myth. Retirement is a gift for working hard your entire life. So that is a myth because basically, when it comes to work, they're going to use your body for a good 40, 50, 60 years. And then when you're retirement age, like 65, 66, then you're tired. So you're supposed to wait until that age to start enjoying your life? No, I don't think so. You're supposed to start enjoying your life right now. So there are people who are retiring not based on age. There are people retiring in their 30s, 40s, 50s. The only difference between you and them is that they know about this strategy called real estate, that you can retire early through real estate. That's the only difference. All right, and then the last myth. You can't take it with you. Now, I just heard somebody say that today, and I was thinking to myself, how ignorant. Like, why are you still saying that? Like, obviously, you're not going to take your stacks of money and take it to heaven with you if that's where you're going. But the purpose of accumulating wealth is not to take it with you, is to leave something for the people behind you so that they are not starting off on square zero. Like you didn't even teach them anything about money. And if they have student loans, they aren't at zero. They're at negative 100,000, negative 200,000. If you went to medical school, negative 300,000, or dentistry school, negative 300,000. So the purpose of building wealth is not to take it with you. It is to build for the people that are behind you, like thinking about the people that are behind you. And this is called legacy. It's creating what is called generational wealth. All right. So the ideal is that you contribute something to the world. Like you're here for a reason, you're here for a purpose. So you accumulate wealth, you teach other people how to accumulate wealth, you help the people around you, right? All of this is not for you. This is for you to help the people around you. And so when you hear someone say, you can't take it with you, it's like you're not thinking about the people around you. Like you're here to be a blessing. All right. So to build and create and build. All right. So those are just 5 myths. There are a lot of more myths when it comes to money, but I just found those to be interesting. Um, I'll just add one bonus myth. This is something that I've heard in my lifetime is that only white people can live the life that they really want to live. That's what I heard. So I just wanted to share that with you in case you are hearing something like that, because that's something that I heard and I think it's very interesting. All right, so those are some of the myths when it comes down to money. As far as what is going on with this whole currency with United States, there's something going on with the currency, and this has to do with what is going over in China. You'll be hearing something called the BRICS countries, spelled BRICS. So there are a lot of countries that are coming together because they don't trust the United States. So the BRICS countries, it's Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa. So we got Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa, 5 countries. They are working together in terms of this currency. And China has convinced 41 countries to use their currency, which is called the yuan. So there's something going on in relation to the US dollar and not trusting the United States. So they're working together behind the scenes. And I find that to be very interesting. It's something that I would not be too concerned about, but I would diversify. If your intention is to build wealth, diversify. right? And then real estate is very important because when it comes to real estate, it doesn't matter what the currency is going to be. If they change the currency, if they get rid of the US dollar, it doesn't matter because they're going to be paying you in whatever that currency is because you have real estate. Say, for example, the currency is Bitcoin. So they're going to be paying you in Bitcoin now because you own real estate. So it doesn't matter what the currency is if you own real estate. So that's just one indication to show you how important real estate is, but how important diversification is because people are working behind the scenes and things are changing. So you want to be prepared. The best way to prepare yourself is to diversify. Diversify. So keep in mind, I'm not a financial advisor. It's not financial advice, just for educational, informational purposes only. If you like this show, please hit the like button. If you're not a subscriber, please hit the subscribe button and notification bell next to it so that you won't miss the episode. Leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts. And before you leave, hit that like button. Thank you for watching. Have a good rest of your night.